Good.
I think, hold on, let me hit record. Where'd my? All right, we're ready.
Okay, we will call the Police, Fire, and Health Committee to order now. We have Ken Botkins and Eunice Colleen. Chief Jackson is here and Julie Bell. I would like to have an approval of the minutes from the previous meeting.
I will approve the minutes from the previous meeting.
Okay, and I will second that. I need somebody to excuse Kara Alt from tonight's meeting.
I'll make a motion to expel her from the night's meeting. Kara Alt, I'm sorry.
We'll excuse her and I'll second that.
Yeah,
Okay, and an approval of the agenda.
I'd like to make approval of the agenda tonight.
Okay, and I will second that. All right, so first on the agenda, we have some discussion items. The first one is the police department's grant for body armor. And Eunice, can you take the lead on that for us?
Yes, Chief Satterfield wasn't able to make it. So this is the grant that he applies for and does every year. It is a 75-25 grant, and this is already in the budget. Since he does it every year, it's something that he just puts in there every year.
Okay. And can you tell us what he gets with that? What that
Body
does?
armor.
Just like how much, I mean, does everybody get? a
I
new-
don't know how much it is. I don't know if I don't have copy of the ordinance or anything. Julie, do you have the
It is 10 sets
10
of
pieces?
10 pieces. Yeah, so there's all kinds of plates and everything, but it all the pieces parts total to make 10 vests.
Okay, all right, thank you. And this is the same one that he gets the same one every year for the same body armor? Okay,
Correct.
okay. All right.
I think last year he only got applied for 4, and I don't know if he get it last year. I'm not so sure if he did. But
I'm
this
not
year he
sure.
got,
He said he does it every year.
yeah, he got 10 this year. So
Okay, all right. Can I have a motion to send this on to full council?
I'll make the motion to send this to full council for approval.
Okay, and I will second that. All right, next on the agenda, we have Fire Chief Jackson with the CARES Fund, PPE, and you can take it away, Mr. Jackson.
What I'm coming to you tonight with is a request and ask to use some of the coronavirus relief fund that the city received in 20 and then was rolled over again to the end of 21 to be used. Currently, the balance in that fund is $403,000, and I'm looking to purchase the second set of PPE, our turnout gear, if you will, for the guys, so they have a second set. They do come in contact quite a bit with, potential exposures while not on the ambulance. Say the medic goes out or the engine goes out to assist the medic on a lift assist, a heavy patient, car accident, things like that. So throughout the year, we've had to decon that equipment quite a bit. And when you're doing that and washing it, the turnaround, you're not allowed to dry this stuff. So the turnaround is half a day to get it dry. I mean, you wash it in our drum dryer and it takes half a day to get it dry. So we've piece parted some second sets together. The sets we have that they're using are really old, upwards in 20 years, probably 10 years past its useful life. But for the limited amount of structure fires that we had, it wasn't a pressing deal as of yet. But it is something. It falls within the guidance of the acceptable use of this money for a couple of reasons. It's an expenditure with a health emergency that's approved under the guidelines of PPE. Many other departments in our area are doing the exact same thing, buying second sets. Some are buying, ambulances and stuff. We don't need that, but the second set is something that I thought we needed. It wasn't accounted for in the budget for this fiscal year. That's a requirement of the use of this money. And it has to be expended by the end of this year. So those three things have to happen for this money to be spent on something like this. And it falls within all those parameters. So I'll take questions if you have any.
I just want to say that I think, when I think about that CARES fund money, this sounds like exactly the kind of money or the kind of use that we would want to use some of that money for, to help with our first responders to, make sure that they have all the PPEs that they need and that they can do their job with that. So, and again, how much was that for them?
The gear that we were looking to buy was $49,500. I think
By 49,589.
yeah. And what Eunice took to Julie to prepare was just an ordinance transferring that money in 267. I guess, and Eunice, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's in a reimbursement type account. So you can't really go on that to purchase this stuff. It has to be moved to an account that can be spent out of. And I think that's what we would need, obviously, to go through you into full council.
Correct. And I did round it up to 50,000. The state prefers the rounder numbers like that. So I did, the ordinance is a request to transfer 50,000 from the reimbursement into the operating expense line.
And did you have any questions?
Well, I just wanted to say that I've always admired Chief Jackson for the way he keeps the equipment and all of his stuff up to snuff. So we do not have a problem with that. I don't anyhow, and I thank you very much, Chief.
Thanks, Dan.
Well, would you like to make a motion to send this on to full council to have the transfer approved?
Yes, I would like to make an approval of that to send it to full council. Make a motion.
Okay, and I will second that. Thank you, Mr. Jackson. And is there any other business? I don't have any other business.
I don't have any, no.
Okay.
Mike, please.
Sure.
I want to make sure the committee and the council, I guess, generally is aware that Tuesday night, the Board of Health accepted the resignation of the health commissioner. So that will be effective on May 10th. And so the department will move along. The board also made a decision to develop a job spec and go ahead and post and with the hope of filling that health commissioner position. So if you're aware of that, then, that's maybe, if you weren't aware of it, I think it's just, how things go. People move through their career, and it's an opportunity to, and the board was real serious about wanting to go ahead and get a new commissioner in place. So.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was, there's no way in-house to do that promotion with what we have already? Or to
Yeah.
say, look,
Yeah, that's right. That's a good question. There was discussion, I think, until there's a vacancy, the idea of filling it on an interim basis, there's really no opening. So it may turn out that the board will appoint an interim health commissioner on the 11th after the vacation, or after the vacancy is created on the 10th.
okay, thank you.
There'll probably be, a few months at least, and where there'll be an interim commissioner, and likely that'll be an internal person.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right, thanks. Do we
Yeah.
have any other business?
I have nothing.
Okay, this may be on record for the shortest police health meeting ever. So
Yes.
do we get any kind of an award for that, or
Oh, I don't know.
Okay,
So
well, we'll
I
have
can
to
come up
let-
with something.
we need somebody to look into that?
Yeah.
Our next meeting is going to be May 20th. And Phil, you'll want to know that is Claire's birthday. You'll just want to probably mark that on your calendar.
Writing it down.
Huh?
I said I'm writing it down right now.
Okay. All right. So we will see everybody May 20th then at 7 o'clock. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you very much.
Mhm.